Hey guys, thank you for tuning into this video, and just a little pre-warning, this goes on for quite some time, but I think I got everything I needed to say off of my chest, so I just wanted to sit there and put this warning in, it's a long one, and I thank you all for sitting down. Definitely let me know if you watched the whole thing, and what do you think. I ramble on for quite a bit, as you can tell, it's like a 20-minute video. So guys, I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving and everything, and yeah, if you want to skip past the more business side of things, I think it's like 7 minutes in, I started talking about more personal reasons of why I'm quitting, or possibly quitting, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not really quitting, but you'll find out in the video. Alright guys, I'll catch y'all later. How's it going, guys? Welcome to a different video. Now, this video is something I dreaded making for a while, but it's honestly getting to that point. And excuse the bad gameplay, I'm not even playing with sound, and I haven't played this game in like 4 straight days. I haven't played any games actually in like 4 straight days. So I'm a little rusty. But this is a live commentary, just to let you know. So if I get a little distracted, a little distant, I just figured I could talk about this for a while. So I will do a live com and we'll play a few games, I guess. What is this video about? This video is about my career on YouTube. Now, recently I've been talking with Jugs, and we got some plans for you guys. Now, so definitely stay tuned, and make sure to subscribe to this channel, because, you will still have content. But why did I call it this channel, not my channel? Not, just plain out subscribe. I said this channel because of the essence of today's video. I, for the past few days, have been heavily contemplating giving up on YouTube because of the state that it's put us in. As content creators, as a content creator, I can say I feel cheated by the company that has been helping me do the providing. Now, at the end of the day, YouTube can do whatever they want without my say, whatever I think, as I do not own YouTube. I do not own a share of its stock. I am not a shareholder. I am not any sort of partner with YouTube. I am basically a YouTube employee, and what they're essentially doing is firing you for having under 1 million subscribers. Even some people with 1 million subscribers are going to have issues bouncing back. Now, what am I talking about? Oh, I don't really think this needs much explanation. I've gone to it in a few different videos, I think, that I actually posted. And, and there's, every YouTuber and their mother has been talking about this, but I'll give you a brief description, because I know there's some people that do watch my content almost, only for gaming, which I feel a little honored. I have been told by a few people, not a lot, but, few people. And basically what it is that every game rated like T and above, and sometimes depending on the T, because ever since they released YouTube Gaming and the YouTube YouTube Gaming algorithm to ping up the game, so because YouTube Gaming has a system kind of like similar to Twitch, how you can select a certain game and just browse through videos and streams that are doing that game specifically, and it's honestly pretty good. Sometimes it gets a little thrown off. Seemingly with older Battlefield titles, it gets a little thrown off. But, more or less, it's solid. And it usually can ping up the game automatically without you ever tagging what it is of what you're playing. Now, I'm playing Call of Duty World War II, one of the bloodiest Call of Duties released in a long time. So, obviously, this is going to get age restricted, or it's not getting age restricted. Call of Duty isn't getting age restricted. That would be an absolute horrible death sentence. What is happening is getting not suitable, not advertiser friendly. Now, recently I have been hit with a not suitable for all advertisers bug really bad, and I guess it's not really a bug, it's just the new algorithm, and recently YouTube has had a change of heart. I put in enough appeals, and I think they looked back on my channel and they realized that it's not horrible. They're not specifically targeting Call of Duty, just the algorithm's automatically pinging Call of Duty. And so they're more or less taking away those marks, but it takes a long time. I went a month and a half with those marks on my channel on almost every single video that had Call of Duty content. Not even if it was like totally unrelated. If it was just Call of Duty in the background, I could have just said Call of Duty and it, that was the algorithm picking it up. Alright, I'll continue talking about this in the next game. While this next game's loading up, I'll talk again. But, they're kind of screwing up you know, the lower classmen. I'll just round it up. I don't really remember where I left off because it made me go wait a long time to get into a game. But essentially, you're getting screwed over for doing Call of Duty content. Now, bigger YouTubers are, you know, starting to recover. Bigger Call of Duty YouTubers are starting to get the recovery process. But smaller guys like me, it's not happening. And smaller guys to YouTube is people with like 200,000 subs. I have 200. So hundreds of, like, over, you know, I don't know, I'm not even going to do numbers on that. People have way more subs than me and are suffering for it way worse than I am, and the difference is that I'll never be able to recover. So that's a huge anti-motivator, honestly, because YouTube, you can no longer make a career out of it. One of the biggest one of YouTube's biggest advocators, McJuggernuggets. I haven't watched his content in a long time. The last video I watched was how to be a YouTuber. And his answer was simply don't. Because they have made it to where it is impossible for you to start posting YouTube videos and make a successful living out of it anymore. 2012 was probably prime time for YouTube, and it was an awesome year. Black Ops 2 is what brought gaming back to its own, you know, that's what made gaming on YouTube. And I don't think YouTube liked it. Even though gaming is only, I think, like 20% of YouTube's content. I know, it's hard to believe, but seriously, it's not that much. They don't want to be known for gaming, even though they are, and it's never going to go away. Instead of embracing it, they're just trying to get rid of it and shove it under the rug. But this is causing a lot of people that are passionate for it, you know, to quit. And some of you might be thinking, well, you know, there's other people on YouTube that spend 4.5 months and have a budget, you know, spend like $100,000 on making short films, do these big productions, and they're awesome. Don't you think they deserve more limelight than people that just sit down for 10 minutes and make a commentary? Now, of course I think that. People that put time into short films and directing and post it on YouTube as opposed to trying to go get a license and going through all that hassle, doing it purely independently, I support that 100%, and I do think they deserve more than the gamers. Because it takes a lot more effort to, you know, go through all of that, go through 5 or 6 months of filming for a 10-minute short film, hire a crew, hire an editor, unless you're just that good you can do it on your own, be a director and all this different stuff, as opposed to sitting down for 10 minutes and making a commentary bitching about things like I'm doing right now. So, I'm not proposing anything. I don't have a fix for that right in this video. I'm to the point where I don't care anymore. So, I'm starting to get sidetracked. But, they're just trying to screw over the middleman for gaming. Now, I'm going to get off the YouTube side of why I'm considering quitting and go into a more personal side. You know, obviously I could bitch about YouTube all day. Nothing will get done. It'll be like every other YouTuber, so I'm sorry I bored you all for like the first 7 minutes of this commentary with just purely bitching about YouTube you probably heard 1,000 times already. So, more personal reasons is that I just got a new job, and I know you guys know I worked at a drive-in movie theater for a while, parking cars, and actually I'll explain to you what I do, you know, because I realized a lot of drive-ins that are still around don't park cars, and what I did was that I would go around and I told people where to put their car so they can get the best viewing experience, and we can pack as many people in while keeping everybody like perfectly spaced, so where you can open up your doors 100% of the way, and getting a perfect shot of the screen. So that's what I did, and I got paid really good. I loved it, and, you know, it's a seasonal job, so they closed. So basically, my dad told me I should probably be looking into a job and a local market, and down the block from my house opened up a cashier position. So I started working there on Monday, and my hours are 4 to 8. I get home at 3:30 from school. That gives me, and they want me there 15 minutes early, so that gives me 15 minutes to do whatever I want. But school. There's a lot of people like that, and you all understand. If you don't, just go. If you saw our bathrooms, you would understand. You totally understand. But I digress. So I don't have time. I go home at 8 o'clock and I need to do buttloads of homework because Spanish 4 is AIDS. And, you know, I had to drop chemistry because I'm horrible at math and I couldn't keep up with it. My teacher told me that she loved me as a student. I tried really hard, but she just did not see me passing second term. And second term's the term that matters. First term's kind of like a trial run that you have to take as like a prerequisite to term 2 to the one that actually matters that gets you high school credit. So she told me to go take Gen Chem instead of chemistry. Not Gen Chem, it's what is it called? I don't remember, but it's like a very basic version of chemistry where you basically go to do all the experiments and stuff without the mathematics. So she told me to do that and then come back next year, you know, to do second term because colleges like to see second term of Gen Chem. Otherwise, you'll have to take it at a community college, which I'm thinking about doing anyway. But anyway, again, I'm rambling. But this side's about my personal side, you know, so I guess I can talk about this stuff. And just starting that this week, and this week has been rough. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This has been a rough week. I know I have a few personal friends that watch this video, and some of them know what's going on, some of them don't. Honestly, I don't really care at this point, so I'll just tell you all. I'm not going to give too personal information because it's not my liberty to give, but me and my girlfriend broke up, and she did me pretty bogus in a really hurtful way. Maybe I'll tell you guys one day. Probably not though, but personal friends, you know, you watch this video, you want to know what happened, just text me, call me, I don't care, I'll tell you then, but I'm not going to tell it on a video. But that's basically what happened, and it hurt a lot. You know, you probably sitting there and it's like, oh man, Kane is a bitch, but you know what, feelings are feelings, and I don't really care what you think about me. I'm going to live life how I want to. So, I'm just going to keep talking, I don't really care. That's a thing, and that's just been really jumbling my head. And I work most days that I'm not at robotics, and I'm only at robotics Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, I told them for sure those are the days I have to miss, because I'm not going to miss a whole bunch of robotics. They usually will have meetings a lot more than that, which sometimes sucks, because I can't make it to all of them. And then, like, last year, I couldn't make it to a lot of them. I could just do Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it got me into a lot of trouble with the lowest attendance record in the percentage. I was only holding, like, a 62% attendance. Which means basically I went Tuesdays and Thursdays instead of like doing the everyday meetings. But my job, I'm not going to get into it, but basically my job, you know, it sucks going every day. You just run out of things to do. So I would just go there and be a bump on a log and do nothing. So, anyway, I told him can't do Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes we have competitions coming up. Like this weekend, this Friday, I'm going to West Virginia for the robotics competition, and I might be posting about that on Twitter, so definitely go follow me, and yeah, anyway, blah. Yeah, that's basically it, personal side. Sorry this commentary was a long one. Leave a like and let me know in the comment section if you made it through the whole thing. I'd like to know how many people actually cared enough to sit down and listen. And I'm going to tell you guys about what's going on with this channel and what will happen. I am not quitting YouTube. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I could ever quit. YouTube has just become such a staple in my life that I don't think I could quit. And who knows? This might be just a little bump in the road when I'm going through a slump because I haven't been motivated to even play games. You know, I'm really getting bored of games. Games. I thought World War II was going to re-spark some life into me, but because it was going to be like classic Call of Duty, but it's Advanced Warfare Classic mode. Like, seriously, do you see how many times people jump shot and drop shot in this game? They jump to the left and right. It's not classic Call of Duty. It's a futuristic engine skinned without the exosuits. Because seriously, people jump around so fast. I mean, the jump is ridiculous. Just watch. Hold on. We'll get it off hill. See how far you jump. I mean, you already run really quick, but you see, that's a leap. That's not a jump. And then you could do it again, and then, hold on, we'll regen my sprint. See, we'll do a jump shot around the corner. See, you could do that, and people do that all the time. And it's horrible, and it makes me really not want to play this game. Hence why I'm only first prestige, and I've been through 2 double XP weekends. Well, I only played like an hour on this double XP weekend for Thanksgiving. You know, it's not that fun. Battlefield 1 sucked because, they went I think, like, what, 6 months of the game being out before releasing DLC, and they didn't give the standard players anything to mess with, like, no new weapons. Well, and there's only, like, 4 weapons in each class. There's just, like, 18 different versions of it, like the trench variant, the suppressive variant, the assault variant. And then, you know, I mean, the maps was fun, the game was fun, but it just got stale really quick because you unlocked everything right away. So I just didn't want to play that. My favorite game that I could always play, Ratchet & Clank, I played through twice on the PS4, and I really just want them to release a sequel. I haven't been able to play a good story game in a long time. I played The Walking Dead Season 3, and The Walking Dead Season 3 was awesome. And the issue with that is the way see, like that. I shot first. Look at this game. They made the PPSH so OP, the guy just melts me. What's the fun in that? What's the fun in that? You know, sitting there trying to play a game, even though you shot... I mean, Call of Duty used to be the game where the issue was, it was whoever shot at who first was the winner of the battle. Now it's who can hide in the corner. I mean, the color scheme in this game is good. It's a beautiful looking game, don't get me wrong. But then they try to bring back soldier customization in a game that it doesn't belong in, so people are actually strategizing what they should... That guy took a grenade and 4 bullets and lived, strategizing what they should wear to blend in with the building. I'm telling you what, that guy killed me in a corner, and I didn't see him because he's wearing... It's a green building, and he's wearing a green outfit. I have heard people strategize of what their soldiers going to look like so they can blend into the buildings better, especially in Search and Destroy. So what is the fun in that when it's just turning into a game of hide and seek? Again, what the hell? Call of Duty, fix your shit. Maybe I'll play you some more. But this is turning into a hate Call of Duty video. This lobby's horrible. But that's my thoughts. I know this commentary was a stretch, and I can honestly talk for hours, and I would live stream, but no one comes out to watch, so what's the fun in that? I don't know if it's like live stream wrong hours, or people, like, I'm not entertaining, but then, like, alright, so guys, I'm gonna let you know now, if you come onto one of my live streams, and you're the first one there, say something, please, and then wait like 5 minutes, because not only sometimes is there a big stream delay that I can't control because my little brother thinks he needs to watch Twitch 24/7. See, that guy's sitting there blending in with the wall so you can't see him, and he's using a bar, and you notice that he crouched back into it. How can you be this sweaty at a game? But, you know, say something and wait for me to respond, because streaming is so boring if you have no interaction. It's essentially recording a video, like what I'm doing right now. I'm not streaming, I'm just sitting here with the Elgato open, you know, recording and talking to the mic. That's all streaming is when no one watches. So I'm going to try to work on a streaming schedule. Don't expect many YouTube videos anymore from me. I'm going to post every now and then for more serious stuff or something. I don't really know. I'm still going to try to do like PlayStation Funny Moments, but I just haven't been playing with friends. And, you know, I get on, we all work, we all have different schedules, so it's really hard to get everybody on. High school sucks sometimes, guys. High school sucks. Let me know in the comment section down below what you would like to see more. I just realized I never told you what was going on. But anyway, Jugs, we're working on something to where he might start posting on this channel because his channel is dying and he took too long of a break from it. He went through a weird phase where he kept making new channel after new channel, and he left it dying when it was on the uprising. So you guys know how it is. I definitely experienced it. When you leave a channel, when you're growing, it stagnates you horribly, and it's hard to recover from. It took me, I think, a year and a half to finally recover from a stagnation because I left while I was growing. So he's going to be posting here, definitely going to get some different content. We do the Smidwinders, which is our community channel, and it got a lot of subscribers through a video I posted a long time ago, the How to Watch Free Movies, and my Horizon Zero Dawn series, but I stopped that because, you know, there wasn't a whole lot to teach in Horizon Zero Dawn, because it was just a basics type of thing, you know, and once you learn the basics, everything just builds off each other, so it wasn't really a point to making more videos. So it's a lot of Go subscribers, you know, we'll post a video that isn't Horizon Zero Dawn, or a tip on how to get free movies, and oh my Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. And, you know, they'll get like 2 views, as opposed to 1,000, or, you know, 2,000. So he's going to be posting here where you guys, on a very good day, if I really start kicking it out, I get like 24. So that's what's going to be happening. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, because I'm thinking instead of making YouTube videos, going through an idea process, going through an editing process, if I have like 1 or 2 hours, I'm going to just sit down, play some Call of Duty and stream or something. So we'll work on a streaming thing. Let me know in the comment section down below if you made it through this whole video. I did the outro twice because I can talk for hours and hours. Again, sorry this is such a drawn out commentary. I'm definitely going to leave a warning in the beginning. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope your week was better than mine. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you all in the next one.